Family members gather while the search continues for their 24-year-old missing young man. After their briefing, crews make their way from Bethel's to O'Neill's to restart the search. The sun rises to a sombre setting at O'Neill's this morning. Yesterday afternoon, Bethel's lifeguards were called to a swimmer in distress here at O'Neill's. 4 IRBs from Bethel's and Piha and 2 helicopters responded. They thoroughly searched for several hours, but sadly the victim was not recovered. The tragic events of last night have left a devastating effect on everyone involved in the search, not least his family and friends. Though holding on to hope, he is now presumed drowned.
Since this morning, since 6 this morning, family clean up. Yeah. This was following last night when we were sort of out as soon as we got the news until about 1 in the morning. We'll sleep.
Family and friends of the victim rally on the beach in hope of a positive outcome.
Always got hope. I mean, but then, reality, sort of, things start to, your hopes start to fade, as the time goes by. So that's it. We want our boy home.
Surf Lifesaving Northern Region and the Bethel's Volunteer Patrol ready themselves for another search.
Today, sort of towards the low of tide, we're going to put a boat in the water in an RWC, which is a power watercraft, and just do sort of a bit more of a search of the shoreline where the patient was last seen and to the north, which is with the prevailing currents.
Volunteer lifeguard and local Kylan is among those who rejoin the search. He is saddened yet another is claimed by the majestic O'Neill's.
Day 2 of the search. We went up this morning, first light, didn't find anything. There's a lot of family and that on the beach, so low tide now. We're going to go for another more extensive search, 3 boats, jet ski, and see what we can find. We're hoping that with the low tide we've got a better chance of finding him.
We'll head over there as a team. We'll land on the beach and we'll appoint a few specific tasks, but basically we're going to keep doing the same search from where he went in at the cave, around the rocks, and follow it out. Look into the rocks, look deep into the seaweed. Okay, take your time, watch out for those big waves coming in.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get him for the family today.
Police also offer support to the family on the beach.
Surf Lifesaving Controller is over there at the moment, giving them a briefing.
After their briefing, crews make their way from Bethel's to O'Neill's to restart the search. Sharp rocks and deep caves outline the picturesque bay, in which many rips work relentlessly. Lifeguard supervisor Chase directs his crew.
Alright, so you can see this is the start of the rip that the patient got taken out on. This big hole on the inside here is literally just dropping off right under me. It goes from knee deep to over your head in 2 steps. And the water, you can see I'm drifting away here, absolutely sucks super fast, probably around like 4 knots or something like that.
Kylan is tasked with following the rip around the rocks.
I haven't even swum 2 strokes and I just moved 15 metres. Get right in those rocks, bro, and have a look in between them. Yeah, this is a big funnely rip, like right here, that sandbar comes across. Yeah. I reckon he would have been in here for quite a while, and if he has gone, potentially like shot out. We'll just keep drifting for a while, see where we go. Yeah, bro.
It's working a little bit gruntier today. Yesterday it was just circulating, now we're getting sucked right round out into the ocean, and we're not actually swimming, we're just going with it, trying to get an idea of where perhaps he would have gone. But it's definitely a lot stronger today. Yeah, So we'll just stay in this rip, we'll just go with it, see where it takes us.
Family members gather while the search continues for their 24-year-old missing young man.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to go that way. Yeah. It looks like it's going to go that way. It's starting to take us away from the rocks now, which is quite good. There's a possibility it could be out further, I think. Yeah. Well, that's that, you know. Rip's going to go one of two ways, that way or that way. If it goes that way, it's going out to sea. If it goes that way, it's going down into the rock. So feels like, yeah, looks like we're going this way now.
So just work your way in between those rocks as well, bro. Just work your way between them and go around. Sweet, man. And then like have a little look, like there's some submerged rocks out here as well. And then make your way out.
It's weird. Oh, it looks like it's going to eventually suck us around now. We'll switch again. Now we're going right.
That's it, we'll just let it take you around, but stay real close to the rocks and see if you can see anything just under the water surface. So go right in there, bro, you'll be right.
Nothing.
There's a million places he could be, bro.
Drop me back in the cove there, I'll have another put out inside there.
Sweet, do you want to jump on? I'll chuck you back around there with Danny and I'll throw Kai back that way.
Crews returned to shore after an extensive second day of searching for the missing man, presumed drowned. Coming back empty-handed is hard for everyone.
From going on past events, my thoughts are that he's going to pop up in maybe 4 days, 5 days, almost all the way down to Multi Bay, down by Muriwai. That seems to be the trend a lot of the time. If someone goes, they'll go up the coast.
Look, there's not much more we can do. We did a really extensive search of the coastline. So the plan is over the weekend we're moving into Saturday, Sunday for the volunteer patrol. They've got quite a bit of manpower. They'll send boats up every few hours just to do scans of the shoreline from the boat throughout the weekend, and then come next Monday and Tuesday we'll reassess again, and because that's sort of starting to hit the time frames of where it's more likely for a person to pop back up. And police will also be sort of concentrating some searches with Police Eagle helicopter.
The missing 24-year-old's body was spotted washed ashore by the Police Eagle helicopter 3 days later. He was retrieved by lifeguards and returned to the family.